right now we are trying to see who will be cleaning up this table. So we have prepared a game of you-know. Let's see who will win.
I don't know what I chose there. Oh no. Oh, no. Wait. The puppy stole something. Oh!
Anyway, I guess we're ready to clean.
Hey guys, we've just cleaned this coffee table with Carts Millie's clean card. Beck is washing it off with some wet water to wash the clean cut off. She has just finished washing the clean cut.
Once this table is dry, we will be scuff sanding it with my 120 grit sandpaper. I am only scuff sanding the legs down because I will be painting the legs. So the idea of scuff sanding is it just gives it something to grip onto when we paint over it, so it just doesn't like come off easily. Alright everyone, I have just finished scuff sanding. Now I'm going to wipe it down with my microfiber cloth. Okay, so now that is done, it's now up to the orbital sanding. Okay, so now it is time for our orbital sanding. We will be orbital sanding with our professional Bosch sander, and I will be using my mask because I do not want to inhale any dust because it's not good for my lungs. Anyway, let's begin sanding. Oh yes, and I will be using a 120 grit sandpaper. Let's begin. I might let Charlotte help. Hey guys, I know you can't see my head here, but I'm going to show you differences between grits. Now this is a 40 grit and it is really rough. And it is so rough that it could even tear off my skin. This one's an 80 grit and it's a lot smoother. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going with an 80 grit, and then my 120, which is even smoother, I will be using my 120 just to make it smooth. So the higher the number, the smoother it gets. Okay, so now I'm going to be sanding it down with my 80 grit just to make it nice and smooth. I'll do my 120 to make it even smoother. Let's begin. Hey guys, welcome back. So now it is time to do our undercoat. And our undercoat is Carts Millie's Boutique Primer and Adhesive Bond. You can use Carts Millie's paint straight on, but I'd prefer you use my undercoat just because it's scratch reveal. Just reduces the scratch marks. Well, we'll also be using a Uni Pro brush, and we have a glass bowl where we're putting our undercoat in. Alright guys, it is now time to shake our undercoat. Because Carts Millie is awesome. Just make sure you use Mister because it's just so much easier. You bully! Give me that Mister. My last piece was a dresser, and I thought I would have to use heaps of my undercoat, but it turns out that more is less. But you have to make sure you mist your paintbrush before you use it. Not too much. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching my sister how to paint. Step 1.
Yeah.
How much paint do you need on your brush? Well, you don't want like a little bit of paint. You want about like, just dip it in, straight down.
Is that how much?
That's how much paint you need.
Okay.
And then wherever you want to paint, you go where you want to paint.
Okay.
I'm going to do it in front so you guys can see. And shall I come over?
I got a Mister, you're sinking.
And Charlotte, and the next step is to mist your leg you're going to do. Anyway, our next step is to paint. So what I like to do is I go like down the bottom from the top, stroke. I do a stroke. And up and down, up and down. And all the way up to the top. And then what I like to do to make it even is I go stroke it side to side. Look, this only really needs one coat. I'm going to scuff sand it and then I'll do the actual paint, but I'm just going to let this dry. Hey guys, so I thought this piece, when I sanded it down, was pine. Underneath it also showed it was pine, so I was quite surprised when I found out underneath it was some chipboard. Over a line here and one over here. To fill that up, I'll be using Timbermate wood, and this one is pine. It is a 3-in-1, a 4-in-1, and it is non-toxic, non-shrinking, won't fall out, non-flammable, non-sinking, non-cracking. So yeah, and it is really good because when I'll be sanding it with my Carts Millie's how now, it'll blend in with the wood because it'll stain too. So the wood fill will take on the color of the stain. Anyway, let's begin and fill in our wood. I've never used this before, so I hope it's correct, and I'm interested to see what the results are. I got my scraper and I'm going to fill it in. I find it a bit easier with my finger. Alright, there we go, and I'm going to give this wood fill 24 hours to dry, and I'll see you guys soon. And then we'll sand it off. Hey guys, I just got my delivery, and right now I have my Carts Millie's Chelsea cream. I'm real excited to use it on my legs. Let's see how it goes. Now, before we put it in our bowl, make sure you shake it well for 3 minutes, which I have done. I will be using a Uni Pro brush. It's a bit bigger, and I'm also using my mister to give me extra painting time. Before we begin, don't forget to spray your brush with the mister. Okay guys, I have finished painting the lids, and now we're going to wait 20 minutes and I'll be back to paint it again. Okay guys, before we do our second coat, make sure you mist our brush. And yes, I am using a smaller brush because the bigger one made a bit too much mess. So I want to do the smaller brush. And over here I have my paint. Let's do our second coat and our last coat. Alright guys, I have completed the second coat, and now we're going to let it dry for 20 minutes, and then we're going to go up and do our stain. See you guys soon. Okay guys, so with the Chelsea cream, it looked amazing on the piece. However, with the raw wood, I wanted to put on a more natural wood stain, like sandbar, but because of all our wood fills we had to do, I have to use Carts Millie's How Now, which I still will make it look amazing, but it's a darker color, so hopefully we won't see any of the wood fill. Okay, so I have my Carts Millie's How Now, and first with the instructions. This is a water-based stain, the built-in matte sealer. It's a very low VOC. Wash your brush or sponge with warm soapy water. Carts Millie's. And this is 250ml. And at the back, it has a big red shake well before use. So, which I have. And we have our warm applicator. And we have our bowl, which we'll be putting our stain in. You have to make sure that your applicator is damp because it makes it easier using the stain. Now we don't want any stop and starts, so we're going to have to go long strokes. Shake well. Now let's open it. I really love Carts Millie's colours and stains because it gives it its own colour, and this one's like rustic and I really am just beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to let this dry and I'll see you guys soon. I wanted to test the wood fill to see if the stain would actually work over it. It kind of has, but unfortunately you can still see that I've blown it out onto chipboard, so this is my piece. I'm going to keep it. I don't really mind, but if I was to sell it, I would end up painting it. Alright guys, see you soon for when we do our top coat. This will take about 20 minutes to dry, so I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so we decided not to do a second coat for our Carts Millie's How Now because I don't really want to go any darker and it just looks so good. So now I'm going to be putting my top coat on, and it is called Carts Millie's Boutique Top Coat, and I'm doing a top coat all around it because it'll protect it from scratches scratches, or like when you have your coffee and you put it down, it'll like protect it from the marks. Anyway, we have our top coat to do, so let's begin. By the way, this How Now color is my new favorite stain because I just really like the color. Anyway, let's begin doing the top coat. Okay guys, so I'll be doing another 2 coats of my Carts Millie Boutique top coat, and I won't be showing you guys it because you guys don't really need to see me doing it 3 times. I think 1 is enough. So I'll see you guys for the revealing. I hope I have showed you an easy way to upcycle furniture in your house, or I just hope I've helped someone. Rather than going out and spending money on a new coffee table, you could just fix your old one and make it look maybe even better than this. Anyway guys, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to get more videos like this one.
That done!